Hey guys, how's it going? This is Luke here from Next Level Gaming Guides, and I'm playing on Shinobi, my Demon Hunter, and a lot of you guys have been asking questions. Luke, oh my god, the Demon Hunters got nerfed. What do you do now? What do we do? Should I abandon my character forever? Well, no. My character got hit harder than I think probably a lot of other people's because mine was at about 130k damage and went down to 95k because I had a lot of attack speed, and it did do a lot of damage before from that attack speed, but because you can see from my gloves here, it was 16% before, now it's 8%, did get cut down quite a bit. Now it doesn't mean you shouldn't build up attack speed anymore. Attack speed is still good. You should try and get on any piece of gear you can, but the priority wise is not as high as it used to be. If you can get it, then get it. But if you can't, then critical hit damage right now, even though I think it's going to get nerfed, is pretty much more important. That and crit chance are more important than attack speed right now. And obviously dexterity, trying to get that up as much as possible. I'm putting out a montage video, guys, sometime this week. Might have already been out already. I'll link it to this video if it's already been out. If it hasn't been out, it was my pretty much hitting 1 million views total, which was just awesome, and go check that out. And for this video right here, it's a Tuesday video, so pretty much what I do is I give out a Diablo 3 poster. Every Tuesday I do a channel video where I give out a Diablo 3 poster, and all you have to do is comment, like, and be subscribed, because I only give it out to my subscribers, and that's all you got to do. You can leave any kind of comment down there. You can ask me questions. You can ask me to do certain videos, and pretty much I'm doing this video because you guys requested it. So, I was down to 95,000 damage. I spent all my gold. I spent all my time, all my farming to get back up, and now I'm at 140, which I think is pretty good, but I'm still aiming to get higher. Obviously, everybody wants to get higher, but I can still do all of Inferno pretty easily. And in this video, I'm going to show you just exactly what I do and what specs I use, so you can kind of get an idea on how Demon Hunters can still do very well, and they're not as nerfed as people think they are. So, first one, still use preparation, nothing changed there with the backup plan. Still use smoke screen, nothing changed there. Still use cow traps, nothing changed there. It's a great ability, pretty much will take mobs out for you just using discipline. Then we have these three abilities. Now, I used Hungering Arrow before. I really like it. I still really like it. Devouring Arrow is great. That 70% extra damage when it pierces through can give you huge crits, and highest I've gotten is about 520k. So you just know that's pretty decent damage for one simple left click, right? So down here we have Cluster Arrow. Now these are the two abilities I want to talk about the most. Cluster Arrow costs 50 hatred. Now that's a lot. That's a lot of hatred. But it's your burst ability. It's only made for burst. What it's going to do is it's going to shoot out one cluster bomb, and it's going to shoot out a bunch of little ones. So let me show you a demonstration. There you go. You see the little ones right there? Your objective is to hit the mob with all of those bombs. If you can shoot it just right so that it gets hit by all the bombs and then the explosion at the end, then you're going to do massive amounts of damage. And I will show you a demonstration on that in just a second, as well as the other abilities. Now, Elemental Arrow did get nerfed too. Well, the Shadow Tentacles did, so I'm not using that anymore. It's not as good as it used to be. Ball Lightning is pretty much all I use for trash mobs and multi-target stuff. So it's great because you'll shoot some mobs. I'll show you a demonstration. Just a second here. Let's go down here and I will show you a demonstration. Alright, here comes some mobs now. I'm going to use the Ball Lightning here. And there you go. Melts through them pretty easily. I mean, this is Act 1. The Act is easier. But what it does is the ball is going to hit the mob and do an initial damage of like 70, 80k, depending on your damage. And then it's going to spark off like a chain lightning and hit the rest of them for a lower amount, for like 17, 18k, whatever. But if you do that on every single ball that it goes through, it adds up to a decent amount of damage for multiple mobs. Now for Cluster Arrow, it's more of a burst thing, so it's something that I use in the beginning of a fight. In the start of a fight, I'll use that burst to just, hit for a lot of damage. I can take Butcher down to 10% health in the first couple seconds of the fight, as you'll see in the montage video, if you haven't already, if I haven't released it or whatever. Alright, so I've just ran into a pack now, and I want to show you they have Jailer shielding mortar, and they throw spears because they're one of these goat guys. So, the way that I'm going to defeat this one is I'm only going to be able to use my cluster arrow when they don't have the shield on them. If they have the shield on them, then it's just going to get all the damage absorbed. It's not going to be any good. So let's see if we can do that real quick. And that guy's dead. So that'll take him out. So you can see the burst from cluster arrow. It's so great, especially in Act 1 when the mobs have less health than the other acts. It really helps you just mow through things really easily. And you can do like a lot of damage even to boss mobs. So, you know, there's only one right there. He's down there. For mortar, I'm going to show you how to get around mortar real quick. Now this guy throws spears, so I gotta avoid that. But there's mortar. Now the best way to avoid mortar is to run from side to side, and also to avoid spears as well. But then when they hit you with the jailer, then that's going to hold you still, right? So if you try and run the opposite direction like this, a lot of times mortar will catch up with you because you'll shoot it like ahead of you, and the radius is pretty decent. So pretty much when I'm here, I'm not trying to kill this guy right now. I'm just trying to show you how mortar can be avoided. See, he's not even coming close to me on mortar because I'm running in a circular pattern. And, you know, with the jailer, the way to get around jailer is if he can see you, and then you can see him, and if you can see him, then he can see you. So, what that means is, that means he can target you with jailer. If he does that, then you'll get stuck. So the best way to beat jailer is to stay off the screen like this, where he can't target with jailer, and just go backwards. That's all you gotta do. You know, the hungering arrows are great. Oh look, he's dead. You know, so, you know, I must have crit for a lot with the hungering arrow, because he went from full to nothing in like 2 shots. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much the spec that I have set up. I hope you guys enjoy it and use it and like it. And it is tough to hit with the cluster arrow, but when you do massive amounts of damage. And like I said, you want to try and hit with all those balls and line them up. It is really easy to miss with them though, so keep that in mind. Hope that helped with the mortar thing and everything like that. I'm going to put out some videos in the next couple weeks here. I'm going to give a full Demon Hunter guide. I'm also going to put out a video about how to deal with certain suffixes, like how to deal with reflect damage, how to deal with immune minions, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to do a video where how to deal with the 10 most annoying mobs in the game. You know, mobs that throw spears, mobs that... a little spoiler alert, phase beasts. Oh my god, phase beasts. Phase beasts are annoying. But everything can be beaten because all you have to do is you pretty much have to figure out how they work. Once you know how something works, and once you have the knowledge, all it matters is just putting it into play. That's all you got to do. And that's where I come from, guys. I help you guys out by doing that. If you can do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, that'll help me out a lot. It is my birthday this week, and you know, I'm putting out this video for you guys, and you know, if you want to say a happy birthday to me by subscribing, that'll be the best present I could possibly want. And thanks for all the birthday wishes already, guys, and I hope you do like that montage video and this video right here. Hope this helped out a little bit more, and a full Demon Hunter guide will be out shortly, so have fun farming, guys. And demon hunters are not nerfed to the point where they're unplayable anymore. They're still very viable. Get out there, get the right gear, and do a lot of damage. Until next time, guys, I'll see ya.